Thanks again to everybody for taking a little time to learn more about our platform and some of the capabilities that we offer our subscribers. A lot of the time that our resellers and brokers spend within the Managed Lifecycle platform is in the area of the broker dashboard. So we're going to talk about the specific functions within the broker dashboard that you can utilize to do your parts research and find all the different information that you might be looking for, or even export data. So these are the functions that we're going to cover: how to upload data, how to create and save a list, how you customize column visibility, how to drill down into a part, how to access broker bin, how to do integrated reporting or create your own reports, how to export data, and how to utilize non-matching parts. So at the end of this training session, hopefully you will have a good understanding of how to utilize all these different features. So go ahead and stop there. Cut over to our platform. And here from the home screen, what you're going to want to do is go to the dashboard section. You'll get a drop down and you can find the broker dashboard and click on that. Okay. So most importantly, what we encourage users to do is to create lists or create lists within dashboards that you can get a top-down view of a large number of parts. Rather than just focusing on one part individually, in our search for parts section, you can actually enter in up to 1,000 parts and save that list, and then drive a lot of different kind of activities around the list that you've created. So to create a list, you've got a couple of different options, okay? You can actually upload a CSV file, and to use an example of that, I've got one created here. You can actually put in 3 columns, 2 columns, or 1 column, but you want to define who the OEM is, what the manufacturer part number is. We usually use MPN for that. And you can also enter in your own quantity if that's something that you'd like to do. So you don't have to utilize all these. If you want to just actually enter in the manufacturer part number, right, you can get rid of those and you can just enter in the manufacturer part number. So any format of those will work. So I want to come here and I want to actually choose files. And I upload that file, click the green button. So it doesn't upload automatically. That green button will show up. You want to click that once again, and then you can upload your parts. And everything is right here for you to utilize. Once you've done that, it will grab the name of your file. So if that's the name of the file that you would like to keep, then you can simply come here and say create new list. And now that list will be available within your saved list section for future use. So that's how you do an upload. Another way, which I actually find to be very popular, is here within, again, the broker dashboard. I've refreshed it, and I actually want to take a list of parts, and I want to actually just copy and paste those. So I'll take Dell, Equal Logic, and I'll just take a small segment here for us to work with. Come back, and I will cut, and I will paste those part numbers in. Again, you can include the manufacturer name, you can include the part number, or you can just do the part number itself. We haven't configured this to actually accept quantity in, something we might do down the road, but right now it's just manufacturer part number, and then you just click check parts. So it's running those against the database right now to validate the part numbers, and then I'll actually come back with the details of those right here. Down below, kind of jump ahead, you'll actually see the non-matching part numbers, which we will talk about at the end of this session. Okay. So once again, it's very important that when you create these lists that you save the list. So I'll call this training test list and I'll save that. Now the reason that you want to do that is you now have access to the integrated reports that we offer, right? So at any time you can click on these reports and you can email those reports directly to yourself. Next important thing about Broker Dashboard, once you actually have this set up, is column visibility. So you can customize your column visibility. So if you want to see the category of a product, you want to click on that and it'll turn blue. If you're not concerned about UPCs or EANs or ASINs, you can just click those and they'll turn off. Maybe you're not working with quantity and I can turn those off. right? So I can customize the view that I'm looking for, and I can actually see the data that I want to work with. From here, you've got several different options. You can actually click on a part number itself, which is the green button. You can cut directly into Broker Bin, which will show you all of the postings, right, for this specific part number and pricing. Or you can actually export all this data. So if you've customized what you want to look at, I'll just get rid of one right here. You can actually click the CSV export button at any time, and then you can work on this list or work on the details yourself. So I can click CSV export, and right away it actually pops that information out, and you'll see it here. So a lot of different ways to upload and extract data, create your own kind of sequence for what you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you're steering a little bit more towards an online presence and trying to get your pricing right for an Amazon or an eBay or a Google, or perhaps you're actually working just primarily in the wholesale market, and you can click on the Broker Bin button, and this will cut directly over to the Broker Bin list. All of your settings, so your login that you've created within Broker Bin will set. So if you have filters, if you have preferred vendors, it will actually filter that detail down for you. Okay. Once again, if I actually want to drill down into a specific part, I click the green button, and this gives me a deep dive on that specific part. So you can see all of the market activity. You can see all of the Amazon, Google shopping data, everything that you might be looking for. If you're not getting the information that you request, there's a couple things you can do, right? So if you want to just get more of an online report, Google Shopping, soon we'll add the Amazon button in here as well, but you can click Google Shopping. That will send you a report directly to your email. So that'll do a real-time search of that part, come back with all of the online pricing that's being pulled from Google Shopping. Okay. Come back here one more time. Another important element, and we're always trying to enhance and improve the database. We're always trying to add new parts, but at the same time, we're trying to keep the part numbers clean. So if you get a non-matching parts list down here, so I've scrolled to the bottom of my dashboard, you can see all of the manufacturer names, all of the part numbers. What you can do is you can actually do your own research from here, but you can also just export this list, okay? And now you've got a list of the non-matching parts. And if you'd like us to add those to the database, then all you want to do is you want to save this list, and you want to send that list into support@network-value.com or support@network-value.com. We'll take a look at the list. We'll make sure the part numbers are very clean, and the really good ones we'll actually add to the database. Bad ones we'll throw out. Okay. Last, talk about the integrated reporting. Again, I've saved my list, and so at any time I can actually create specific reports for this list. These are three of my favorites: 120-day low, average, high, Google shopping price and availability, Broker Bin price and availability. That'll give you a full view across all of the different market segments, what's going on, and you can do your own analysis and research or apply your own algorithms, anything that you might be looking to do. So I'm going to click Send Reports. And again, the difference there is this is sending you that data in that report format for this entire list. So again, it's a way to do things in scale rather than having to do things one at a time or for each specific part number that you're working. So that's a little bit about the broker dashboard. Again, I appreciate you taking some time to join us. We'll talk again soon.